Hello and welcome to Decision Support Systems for Managers. We are into Module 5 Decision Support System for HR Managers. And today we are in the last lecture of this Module 5, that is Employee Selection, Promotion and Deployment Methods, and we will learn how to use a matrix similar to BCG matrix for employee selection and promotion. Okay, clear? Same methods can be used for selection, promotion, deployment. Okay? These are the concepts covered. Now, is BCG. Let me just give you a brief orientation first about BCG matrix. Many of you may be aware, but many of you may not be aware. Okay? Now, this BCG for Boston Consultancy Group, basically it tells us that okay. Now, this is the basic concept of BCG. What BCG says is if your market share is high, and your growth of the market is also high, your market share is high, growth of the market is also high, okay, then you are a star. Okay? Then you are a star. That means what? The market is growing and your share in that growing market is also high, that is also growing or high. That means you are a great person. Take the other extreme, market share is low, okay, market share is low and your share in the market is also low. There is no point in staying in this market anymore. Okay. So, you are a dog. Okay. You are a dog. No point in staying in this market. Okay. Now, let us take another one. Market share is high, but the market is not growing. Market share is high, but the market is not growing. That means saturated market. You have 100% market share, but the market is not growing. If the market is not growing, then why do you invest money there? You have the market share, milk it. So, it is cash cow. Okay. So, milk the cash cow. Okay. Now, and then question mark. Your market share is low, but the market is growing. So, you adopt enough thought about marketing strategies and then try to increase it, try to bring it to this segment. Okay. Clear? What is the idea? The idea is you can put your entire employee patterns, employee selection, deployment, promotion, everything in this type of a matrix, and you can just put in which employee is here, which employee is here, okay. Clear? So, in this way you can put, and this helps the organization. Employees, if you share this data, this information in a pictorial form with these employees, they also are pretty much assured and they accept what you have done. Okay. So, this is a problem. Consider the following situation. Following are the contribution towards sales for the marketing personnel. Okay. That is, an organization has 6 employees who are, and this is their percentage contribution to their to the sales. Okay. Okay. these employees are the maximum contributors to sale, and this is the percentage contribution to the sales. Okay. Details about the employees, just a second, somehow this has created a problem. Details about the employees. Okay. Now, A is always, now we look at it. Okay. The employee acronyms are A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Okay. Now, A is always on time, helps his team members, and never puts other sales efforts in his logbook. Okay. A is always on time, helps his team members, and never puts other sales efforts in his logbook. Okay. Let B, these are descriptions. Okay. Now, so you can easily understand that this model is used when there is no numbers to prove your point. Okay. This model is used when there is no numbers to prove your point. B is late and only works towards the end of the month and meets his target. B is late and only works towards the end of the month and meets his target. He is not popular among his team members. Okay. C needs to be told to do things, but when told, he does his work properly. So, he will not think on his own, but if he is told, he will work. Okay. D is sincere and always tries to do better. E listens to his boss, but does what he thinks is best. So, he has converted some no sales to sales and have dampened some also, because he does not listen. Okay. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it misses. F is a real friend to the people whom he meets. He gets his work done through this pseudo friendship. Okay. How to prepare an employee preference matrix? Okay. So, we got some information and we will try now. Okay. So, let us see how to do it. Okay. We have these 6 employees. Okay. And what we now need is, information may be there or not, it depends on what information you collect, okay, or what information is available with you. See, there will be many such information that is there for each of these employees. Okay. So, let us see what we are doing. A is always on time, helps his team members and never puts other sales efforts in his logs. Okay. A is always on time, helps his team members and never puts other sales efforts in his logbook. So, three things are emerging for A: on time, helping and honest, sincere, honest, on time, helping and honest. Okay. So, let us put this criteria. On time, helping, honest. Okay. Let us go to B. B is late, only works towards the end of the month and meets his target, is not popular. Okay. So, this on time, helping, honest, popularity. We got one additional criteria, okay, popularity. Let us go to C. C needs to be told to do things, but when told, he does his work properly. Okay. So, honest, helping, some sort of sincere. Okay. So, we are listing down. D is sincere, always try to do better. So, D is already covered. E listens to his boss, but what he does is thinks best. Okay. So, let us see where to put E. I would say not a level headed person, but yeah, what criteria to give. I will say that he is a person who is of his own, who is on his own. Okay, so you can add one more column here. Right, sorry, we can add one more column here, on his own. Okay. What about F? F is a real friend. He gets his work done. Okay. So he somehow will meet his target. Okay. Maneuver, tactics. Okay. So we got something. Now what you do is, okay, now listen very carefully. Okay. So we first write down the descriptions that are there. Okay. First write down the descriptions that are there. Now what you do is, for every such description, we have a scale of -5 to +5. This -5 to +5, 0 is in the middle. 0 stands for no information available. The 0 stands for no information available. Okay? -5 to +5. Okay? Now this -5 to +5 is for whom? It is for, from your organization standpoint, if it benefits you, it is +5. Okay? For your organization standpoint. If it doesn't benefit you, it is -5, and the rest is in between. Okay? So let us go back. So let us go back to the descriptions. A is on time, helps his team members, and never puts other sales efforts in his logbook. Okay? A is on time, nothing is mentioned. 5, helps his team members. 5, honesty. 5. Okay? Clear? B is late, only works towards the end of the month. He is not popular, but he meets his target. He meets his target. So on time, no. B is late, extremely late. Either you give a -5 or you can give a -4. So as to maintain the extremities, we let us give it a -4. He meets his target. Okay, that we have not mentioned anywhere here, but you can add one more point, meets target. Okay, but he meets his, I think it is better to put a target. He meets his target, works towards the end of the month only. Okay, so tactics. Okay, meets his target. So A also meets his target, we don't know, not mentioned. Okay, now B meets his target by tactics. So +2. Okay. Achha, B is not popular. One more point, B is not popular. Okay. So popularity, B is not popular. Okay. Let us go to C. C needs to be told to do things, but when told, it does its work properly. So on time, helping, honesty, tactics, popular, target, sincere, own. Own, I think I wrote something there. Okay. C needs to be told, but he will work on his. Okay, let us put this as let us put this as C. For C, it is only 1. C needs to be told. So for C, it is 5. Okay. Okay. For D, D is sincere and always tries to do better. Very good. D is sincere, so always sincere is 5, always tries to do better. Okay. So always tries to do better, maybe another 3 here. Okay. Let us go to E. E is listens to his boss, but he will do only what he likes. Okay. He listens to his boss, but only do whatever he likes on his own. Yeah, I think this is, yeah. But that may be detrimental, right? So, let us put it as only +1. Okay. That if he wins, he wins. If he loses, it creates problem for your organization. So, that is not a very good this thing. F is real friend, he gets his work done. So, this pseudo friendship. Tactics. Okay. So, now what we do is we need to add the scores. Okay. 9, 5, 5, -4. Okay. Okay. 9, 5, 5, 7, -4, 5, 5, 9. Okay. This is the score. Okay. We will keep this sheet and we will go back to our PPT. Okay. Now, okay. Yeah. Now, so we have run this. So, step 1, step 2, step 3 we have got. Now, get the relative market share, do a natural log, plot the employee score and market share. What was the market share? Market share is this one, because percentage contribution to sales, their share. Now, take this market share, do a relative market share and do a natural log. Now, just remember these 3, 19, 12, 25, 9. Okay, 19, 12, 25, 9. Okay, 19, 12, 25, 9, sorry. 19, 12, 25, 9. Yeah. Okay. 19, 12, 25, 9. Let us write it down. 19, 12, 25, 9. These are the market shares for these employees. We have another 2, but we are not, just 4 is enough. Okay, what is the relative market share for A? Relative market share means your share with respect to the best in the league. Okay. So, 19 by 25 whatever, 12 by 25, 9 by 25. Okay. Okay. Now, let us go back to the table quickly. 14, 20, E and F is 14 and 20. Okay. So, sorry. Okay. E and F is 14 and 20. So, E's market share is 14 by 25, F's share is 20 by 25. Okay. F's share 20 by 25. Okay. Now, only thing remains is what is the market share of C? Some of you will say C is 25 by 25, that means 1. No. Okay. So, this is ruled out. Basically, here C's market share will be 25 by 20. That is the next best player. Okay. Clear? 25 by 20. That is the next best player. Okay. So, this is your table. So, we have got the relative market share. So, what we mentioned, get the relative market share. Okay. Then do a natural log. Let us go back. Whatever we get, whatever values we get, we do a natural log. Why natural log? A natural log basically takes care of both the extremities and brings it towards a common platform. Okay, that is natural log. Okay, clear? So, now basically what are we having? We are basically having, let us go back, on one side we are having 9 AB 95574. So one side you have these scores of these people, and on the other sides you have the relative market share. Okay. So now let us draw a matrix. On one side you have the relative market share, and on the other side you have a score. Okay. Okay. One side you have the relative market share, other side you have the score, right. So low high low high. Okay. And now, okay, clear. Now let us go back. Now let us go back. What did you do? You had the relative market share, only this one was positive, right. This one was positive. Now this one is basically, this point is a 0 point, this point is a 0 point. Okay. Now only one of them, one only, if you look at this table, only this one can have a value greater than 1, all others will be fraction. Okay. So if you take this, only one party, only this is positive. Okay. Only one party can come here. Okay. Only one can come in this segment. So you take this. So for A, B, C, D, sorry. So now you have, let us again go A, B, C, D, E, F. We now have two things. One is score and the other is relative market share. Okay. So okay. Now let us very quickly go back. So your score was 955,74,559, 955,74,559, 955,955,7. Oh no, I am so sorry. I missed it. Sorry. A score is 15. Sorry, A score is 15. That is where I got confused. I did it the other way around. B score is 15. B score is also 15. C score is only 5. Okay. D score is 8. E score is only 1 and F score is 5. So 15, 15, 5, 8, 1, 5. 15, 15, 5, 8, 1, 5. Okay. 15, 15, 5, 8, 1, 5, 15, 15. So 15, 15, 5, 8, 1, 5. This is the score that we just now got. Okay. Now just by doing a natural log, of these values, we will get some values. Okay. So you put the natural log values here, you put the natural log values here. Okay. You put the natural log values here. Okay. So now you get two axes of the BCG matrix. The score sheet that we just now gave you, 15, 15, 5, 8, etc., and the natural log. Okay. Natural log. Now you plot the graph, and then after plotting the graph, what you will see is that maybe candidate 3 is here. Okay. To designate as S3. Okay. But maybe candidate 3 is here. Okay. So or which here we mention as C. Okay. Maybe D and E is here, maybe F is here, maybe A, B is here. Okay. Just after plotting the graph, you will get something like this. Okay. Now what do you mean by this? That means that C is your most outstanding performance employee. D and E need to be nurtured. F, he has worked for so many years in the company. So there are organizations who also exploit their people. So F is a candidate who can be exploited. Okay. Should not be. This is very bad. Nobody should exploit others. Remember, all are humans. We all will land in the same shoe one day. Okay. So humans. And E and B, you will have to ask them to leave the organization. Okay. So this type of BCG matrix you can use for employee selection also. this candidate should definitely be selected, these two should be selected, but should be nurtured, and the others not applicable here. Promotion, same thing. Okay. Employee after joining, probation, how much should be the probation period, whether probation should be renewed or not here. Okay. Employee deployment, who should go abroad, this one. Okay. So, this BCG matrix is a very beautiful way to find out your answers to all these questions. Okay. So, BCG matrix is a very beautiful way to find out answers to all your questions. Okay. So, we will close today and with this BCG matrix. This is basically the log values that we mentioned. Okay. And we have assumed some employee scores, they are just given, and the employee names. So, basically you can plot them, just whatever I explained in the answer sheet, let that remain. Okay. Now, the graphs of the BCG matrix, this is the cash cow, star, question mark and dog. Okay. These are the references. Now, we end this module on HR. Through this module, we have given you very different ways to approach employee selection, employee deployment and employee promotion. We have given you very different ways, and we hope that you will be able to apply many of them in your organization setting. This will help you to a great extent to become numeric, and your employees will not ask you a question. Everything is mathematically proved, numerically proved. Okay. So, with this we end the HR module. Okay. In the next module, we will take over some models that you will need for strategizing. Okay. So, thank you.